The methodology that we use in Australia to make films is like a mini Hollywood methodology. It's been born out of a very conservative traditional view of how crews are structured, how films are shot, post-produced and delivered. And it hasn't changed one iota since I left film school 15 years ago. And I imagine it probably hasn't changed in another 10 years before that. If you look at any other area of industry, innovation is the key to the success of those industries. Even on the federal government's business website, you know, it says industries will only thrive if they are innovative. And that innovation is in how they're made, how they're distributed. And in any other area of industry, innovation is what the lifeblood of it is. And, you know, we look at the music industry, and, you know, the music industry is always a great industry to look at because Australians love Australian music. They're not forced to buy it. It isn't subsidised. They love it. They buy it. You look at how the music industry, despite the resistance of the big corporations, when the technology allowed people to record music in their garage, you know, that was the first step of the impact of digital technology. People could create their music cheaper. You didn't need big studios, amazing quality. The next step was how you distribute it. And so digitally, you can now download. You've got artists that have become successful off MySpace and Facebook. You've got people putting up music on iTunes that is never released as a CD. And then the third step in the digital innovation is how you consume music. And then you think about the iPod revolution. And so here's an industry that's kind of radicalized its business models. If you look at the music industry of 15 years ago, it's completely different to the music industry of now. If you look at the film industry 15 years ago, it's exactly the same as the film industry of today.